Hey guys, this is Julian from Binary Lab. Do any of you out there miss spot option platform? Well, I have some good news for you, and this is good news for those of you in the United States, Canada, Europe, and basically anyone who misses the spot option platform because the broker I'm about to share with you has many similarities with the platform that you guys are used to in spot option, and they are Panama licensed, and I will talk a little bit about the regulation at the end of this video as well. But in the meantime, just go through this video, look at the features, look at who they are. They openly accept people from the United States, and basically, just check this out as an alternative to some of the US brokers out there. Hey there, this is Julian from the Binary Lab, and in this video I have some good news for those of you who are in the United States. This is an additional provider that I've just found out that they actually provide binary options to people in the United States. So what is this company and who are they? I'm going to be talking about them very briefly in this review. The company is BetOnline.Ag. As you can see over here in the sign up banner, US players are welcome. Okay. So if you're wondering how do they do this, because there's so many companies that have since exited the US market, and there's basically like not much option for the people in the United States who don't want to use an 8x, and you don't want to use FinRally, race option, binary cent, Forex, which are basically all the same owner, right? So this is another alternative for you guys. And over here at BetOnline, just want to run through the conditions and everything. So they actually provide a 50% welcome bonus up to $2,500, and I'm going to take a look at the terms and conditions for this offer. So basically, a minimum deposit of $25 is required to qualify as bonus. So you can start as low as $25. You can receive 50% bonus, and you're qualifying first deposit only. So basically, that means that if you deposit $25, you're just going to get $12.50. That's one time. So if you want to maximize this bonus, you want to go in larger for the first deposit. And let's look at the rest of the rules to decide whether this is a good idea or not. First and foremost, I want to point out one thing, which is that deposits via net talent escrow do not qualify for this bonus, and the deposit requirements are going to be shown in a bit. Okay. So first and foremost, there is a 10 times rollover requirement associated with promotion. So 10 times, I think what they mean is turnover. So for example, let's say if your deposit is $2,500, you actually want to do a 10 times turnover. That's 25,000. Is that a lot? It's not a lot, because most of the time in binary, when there's bonuses, in the past we've worked with different brokers that used to offer bonuses, and the requirement has basically been within the 25 and 50 times range. So 10% is actually pretty good. Now let's look at the caveats. So you have to use any free plays before claiming new free plays. They actually do give you some free plays. So free plays, you have a sportsbook. Okay. All right. Take a note of this one. No withdrawals can be made within 30 days of claiming this promotion. So basically, for deposit and withdrawal, we'll be using things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, Bitcoin Cash, Visa. So if you're holding on to any of these, let's say if you got them at a fork of Bitcoin, you got it at a really good rate, you can actually use these. But at the same time, they also enable you to deposit using Visa, MasterCard, person to person, money orders, loan and a whole bunch of stuff. But it's just these two that you're not allowed to claim the deposit bonus. That's all. All the rest of them are fine. Okay. The payout methods include these ones right here. They also outline the minimum and maximum payouts for each payment mode. So let's say if you're on a higher profit that you want to withdraw, you want to go out to withdraw it through a mix of your deposit method perhaps, and also a different method like bank wire transfer, for instance. Okay. Now I want to show you the platform itself. The platform is very simple. It's very basic. I'm not sure if this is a little bit of a hybrid on what spot option used to offer, because I'm seeing some of the things I used to see in the past. Like there's things like turbo, there's things like 5 ticks, So I mean, we usually use turbo, right? They have expiries. They're like 45 second, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute. So it's quite good in terms of availability, and it's the fixed minute. And there also is another type of option here, digital. Well, digital is not the same digital as you see in IQ option, but this digital is rounded off to the closest 15 minutes, and the payouts are slightly higher. Let's look at the pair selection. So there are these are what's available right now at this point in time, and there's quite a bit of stuff that's available right here. Now I'm going to go into touch. It's kind of slow loading, just like spot option used to be. Touch. Okay, so this is something where you can. This is more like digital, but you just need to touch a certain price like once in a given period of time. So I think this is quite a good thing to do. They don't have the no touch. There's the touch though. And then there's also the range. And another thing that's used to be very good to trade inside of spot option platforms. So you can choose for it to end within the range, outside the range. At this point of time, there is no assets available for this one. But I mean, like in terms of features, it's promising. It's kind of like I wouldn't say this is just for people in the United States. It's kind of like for anyone who misses the features of spot option and actually give this a shot. Now the next thing is that why should we look at BetOnline.Ag? Okay, will this be a broker that I'll use? Well, honestly speaking, for me, I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at using IQ option. But for those of you who are in Europe, for those of you who are in the United States or Canada, okay, this is something that you might want to look at. And let's say if you used to trade things like turbo, digital, ticks and all that, this could be something that would excite you, because these are the features back all over again. You don't have to deposit straight away. I can send you a link. Go check it out yourself and see if you like it. And just remember that if you deposit, the bonus is only applicable to the first time deposit. So that's what you want to take off. And I want to show you a little bit about this company. I have read the reviews on several gaming websites, and the main thing that you want to know about BetOnline is that recently they acquired Sports Betting AG, and they've taken over a lot of the debt, so that means that they're stable. There were some problems in the past with BetOnline.Ag, and I think it was using a platform. They lied about changing platform. We're using the same other platform. So this caused on a bad rep in the past, and but ever since then, most importantly, they've been in business for like 10 years. Nonetheless, I highly encourage everyone to take regular withdrawals. And one of the things that we used to do in the past, back in the days of binary, is that we'll kind of go between a few brokers, so that let's say if we find that we are making a lot of money, we would actually get out and then go to a different broker, come back, get out, come back. So this way we kind of stay under the radar if we're making too much profit. That way we won't get marked. Like I did read about some of the reviews in the past about this one, where people reported that their profits were being disqualified by the system, and they claimed it was a server glitch. But that has been attributed to the platform. People have then also since admins on betting sites have since reviewed. It's like, if it's on the platform, then why isn't the platform improved? But once again, that's pertaining to the casino side of things and not the financial side. And in any case, in the last 1.5 years, they have not been getting any adverse reports of this matter. So this is one of the new options that you can look at, and I hope that if you have been looking around for options, well, this could be one of them. So in terms of licensing, I forgot to mention, they're operating based on licensing on gaming in Panama. Many people say that gaming licensing in Panama is not too difficult to get, so it doesn't mean that just because they're licensed they're safe. But in industry where many of these providers like come and go, basically when a company's been around for like a decade or more, that shows that they're obviously doing something right, and they're not trying to run. Most of the time, the problem is that brokers they open and then they disappear with customers' funds, but they've been around. So given the choice to disappear, they instead have chosen to be around instead. So I think that's a good sign. So anyways, check it out and invest wisely. Try for a period of time before going too big, and do not invest your money that you cannot afford to lose. This is Julian from the Money Lab. Signing off.